Originally coming out for the Ouya, Fullblast is a scrolling shooter that's now made its way over to the PlayStation 4. But is this one a brilliant blast to your gaming collection, or should you just fully avoid this one? Fullblast was originally released back in 2014 for the Ouya. The game is a pretty typical vertical scrolling shooter that features some old school style gameplay. The game is broken up into 12 levels with 3 themes to the stages. You have the city, the forest, and then an ice set of themed levels. There's a small amount of power-ups that you'll be able to get to change up your gun, be able to pick up new bombs, extra lives, and increase your score with score multipliers, but there really isn't a lot of craziness as far as gameplay. It's pretty much just your ship and blasting enemies. You do have a health bar that slowly drains as you take bullets instead of being instantly killed off whenever you do take damage. There are 3 different difficulties, and on the highest difficulty you're just really increasing the amount of damage enemies can take, as well as the amount of enemies you're dealing with. The game has a very small story, basically aliens invading, you're the last hope, etc, etc. There's a small bit of text before and after levels, but really doesn't give you a whole lot. The levels are rather generic. You really only have the 3 themes and basically 3 sets of enemies because of this, and you're going to be seeing a lot of the same ground and same enemies all throughout the levels. Thankfully, each stage is pretty short, but even then it starts to become monotonous. You also then factor in that there's only about 4 mini-bosses, and you repeat these mini-boss fights throughout the course of the game, with really only the main bosses being any sort of draw. The big boss-like encounters are okay, but honestly compared to other shooters, they're just kind of bland. And that's really basically the way to describe Fullblast. It's kind of bland. Graphically, the game is okay. It probably looked a bit better on Ouya or Wii U a few years back, but on PS4 now, there's really nothing to write home about here. And the same goes also for the music. There's a couple of okay heavy metal tracks here, but for the most part they loop too often for my liking, which just led overall to this game being, well, pretty boring, at least compared to other shooters that I've played in the last couple of years. From the technical side of things though, I'm happy to report there's no crashing or other major glitches. Fullblast is available now on the PlayStation 4 for $5.99. It does feature a Platinum trophy, and it's probably one of the easiest PS4 Platinums I've ever gotten. You only have to beat 3 levels. You can even put the game on easy. All you have to do is get a certain number of kills and beat the first 3 stages. It takes about 20 minutes and you'll have a Platinum trophy. Fullblast is also available now on the Xbox One and Nintendo Switch, as well as back on the Wii U, Ouya, and PC. Overall, the only things that really Fullblast has going for it is the fact that it's pretty cheap and has that easy platinum or trophies. Other than that, the game is just okay amongst other shooters, and there's a lot of other shooters available currently on most home consoles, so really there isn't a whole lot of reason to go out of your way to get this one. With everything said though, I'm going to be giving Fullblast on the PS4 a 6 out of 10. That's going to wrap up this review though. I'd like to thank you for watching, and of course, I hope you enjoyed.